on, guys? It is Saturday. No, it's Saturday at just before 1 o'clock. It's been a really long week at work. A couple doubles, a lot of overtime. Kind of is what the nature of the beast. The only good thing is next week I get to kind of hang out. So making this video relatively late. It's a mess in here. Not going to lie. We're going to spend a majority part of the weekend cleaning up in here. We had some issues with a girl laying eggs. I'll talk about that in another video. Actually made a nice Patreon video about that, getting this girl that's egg-bound unbound. Okay, so we'll have updates on that. We're waiting for her to pass the other ones. We'll see what happens, okay? We'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. With that being said, it's time to cut a clutch. It is day 56. They're all looking pretty sunken in, so I'm pretty excited about this clutch. I hate to say it this way, but it's just a pied clutch, right? We first set off on our ball python breeding journey. We picked up our pastel ODYB fire leopard pied, right, from Ozzy. We affectionately called it Uber, right, because I used to do the Uber Eats during like COVID and all that stuff, and he's actually deep in shed now, so he looks like crap, but this is him right here. And we've been getting some nice clutches out of him. He's actually the sire of pretty much our clown pied project, right? At this point, he's the sire of the male that we've been producing our clown pies with. But we really didn't get a lot of pied clutches from him. And this season, he's on a rampage, okay? It's crazy, though, because when we produce an animal, when we got him, a pied animal like that was, commanding a serious premium. Gorgeous-looking animals. Still gorgeous-looking animals. In fact, I still really enjoy them. In fact, that clutch down there is a bunch of just pieds from him, but really good-looking animals. I show you, like, this girl right here. Look how nice that girl is, right? Stunning animal. So, same male today in today's clutch, and more importantly, we're getting a clutch. We're cutting a clutch from a female we've had in our collection for, I think, 4 or 5 years at this point. This is the female right here. This is our special pied we originally picked up from Porter. All right, one of our original OG friends in this hobby, Porter's Pythons, all right? I remember ordering this girl, or actually not ordering, but texting Porter while at court in Brooklyn. I think that was 2020 or 2021, and we finally got a clutch from her this season, so I'm really excited about that. I love what Special does to pieds and impieds, making these crazy patterns, especially that head stamp, right? Gorgeous looking head stamp, really unique, really cool looking, all right? Kind of acts the same way as Russo does, and wouldn't you believe it? We actually have a Russo pied clutch in the same male, so I'm interested to see how they pan out, how Russo pied clutches. Jesus. God. Not good. I'm interested to see how, I'm not editing it out, I'm interested to see how Russo and Special pied clutches pan up. So this clutch right here, guys, we actually got 7 eggs. All right, well, 6 eggs and 1 slug. So we thought originally this egg wasn't going to pan out for us, okay? We actually left it in the incubator, and it looks like it did fairly well. So we're going to cut that one first, maybe last, I don't know. But we're going to cut a clutch today, though. We'll see what's going on, and we'll see what happens. Sometimes you put those boob eggs in there, right? That's hard, but those looks like it went full term. So they're nice and sunken in on us. Is actually what we like to see. Let's cut our clutch, guys, right here. All right, Special pied. Pastel ODYB fire leopard pied. Stand by. Let me get set up. Actually, late on my wedding day. So pretty crazy, right? Weird. Wedding. Anyway, let's get set up. Let's cut this clutch. Clutch number 9 is getting cut today. All right, guys. Let's get going. Let's get cutting. I will save this. Actually, this one first. Fuck it. We'll do that one first. All right. We actually raised up the camera a little bit on this angle from our normal cutting. So let me know what you guys think. We'll cut this one first. This is that boob egg that we actually labeled as a slug at first, but you always give the eggs a chance, guys. Always give the eggs a chance and put them in the incubator. You never know what you're going to get. So let's see if we actually got an animal in this one. I think so. Really, really high white pied of some sort there. That's what Special does, especially with all those genes in it. So we actually got an animal in that. So this egg we actually counted out from the rip. We're like, it's not going to go. Like, look at that. It's disgusting, right? I left it in. It looks like we got a nice animal in there. I don't want to mess with it too much right there. We're going to put it back down. But it looks like some sort of Special pied. I'm assuming because most of the time Special pieds are, or at least have a lot of white in regards to that. So nice, some sort of combo there. Obviously, we're looking for, guys, I just like Special in general when it comes to pieds. So we're looking to get some nice ODYB Special pieds. Hopefully, we don't get pastel in there, right? We got crushed with pastel in our last pied clutch. I actually don't mind it all that much, but I guess, is that true? I don't know. Kind of. All right, we'll do the other kind of semi-boob egg, all right, that we knew was going to be fine. Take a look at this one right here. Another super high white pied. Little pattern right there. I don't think that's a Special pied. No, it's not going to be a Special pied. I don't think, maybe, I don't know. We got to take a look. Yeah, another super, super high white pied. Just a little pattern right there, guys, all right? This clutch maybe could have had another day or so left in the incubator before we get a first pip. The reason why I chose to cut today, guys, I'm not entirely sure when I'll get home from work. So I don't want to have some of them pip, some of them not pip, and I'd rather at least give them the opportunity to get out of the egg a little bit right here. So we're not going to mess with them too much right there. But I think that's some sort of special pied combo. And this one right here is some sort of, obviously, combo of the male. All right, so let's do this. Obviously, they'll all be pieds, right? It's kind of makes life a lot easier when you're pied to pied. And unfortunately, I did leave this clutch out of the incubator for about 5 minutes. So what happens is when you leave a nice warm clutch out of the incubator and it's a little cooler out here, you're going to get some, they're going to pop up. I think that's another special pied right there. It's snoots right there, snoot right there. I'm going to go with another special, some sort of special pied combo. So that's the case. Doing pretty good on special pied combos. Relatively hard to see, right? Because again, special pied, super, super high white. There's no pastel in her, all right? But it's pastel in the male. That has pastel in it. I don't entirely know what that. So you can see the head right there. It's an all white head. Yeah, it's some sort of special pied combo right there. Really cool. You kind of see the head coming out right there. See, guys? Definitely some sort of special pied combo. I think that's gonna be the same right there. Pretty happy about that, right? Trying to get special on as many pies as we can over here. This one's plumping up, so we're gonna cut this one next. All right, let me try to move these veins away a little bit. This clutch probably gonna have one more day before we cut, guys, to be honest with you. But we're here now, so we'll keep going. All right, Diesel's doing his thing, adding shock to the pool. Well, I added shock to the pool. Just telling you about my day, guys. Not that you guys care. Ooh. Another, some sort of special pod combo, maybe? Maybe. Definitely interesting head stamp. Almost a white. See the white on this snoot there? I don't know what that is. Interesting, though. Look at that. Maybe no. Nah, no special involved there. Let's get OD pied. Nice OD pied right there. All right, nothing crazy there. OD, maybe OD leopard pied, you see? All right, so put that back down there. I kind of saw the white on the head, and I was like, oh, cool, look at that. That's really nice. I think these two are definitely special pieds. We'll keep going. Hi, Bubby. You coming out? Hi, hon. Hi, Bubby. How cool is this hobby, man? How cool is this hobby? I love this shit. Sometimes I get overwhelmed, and sometimes I'm exhausted from my day job. But at the end of the day, this is so cool to me. I love hatching pieds. Can't go wrong with hatching pieds at all, guys. All right, look, I haven't worked out yet. I'm lazy and fat. I don't care. I'm married, right? I don't have to be in shape anymore, all right? Don't have to be in shape anymore. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, that looks really cool. That looks really, really neat. Really neat there. Interesting face, right? What do you guys think? OD, maybe OD special? Definitely interesting side pattern there, right? Really interesting. That might have special. It might be like an ODYB like special or something like that. I don't know. Interesting though. I've never really seen. I've hatched out quite a bit of pieds, guys. Never really seen something with that sort of side pattern. Oh, coming out, bud. What are you doing over here? I've never really seen someone with that type of side pattern right there. So I'm interested to see what happens with that egg right there. Really cool side pattern. I hatched out a lot of pieds, especially with this male. Some of them are, obviously head clown and so forth and so on, but never really had a side pattern like that. That is really, really cool. Really, really, really interesting right there. I wonder, the part of the beak there, if you look, part of the beak's kind of white. Can you guys see that? See the beak, the face right there? It's kind of white right there. So this is some sort of special pied combo. Again, special kind of breaks up the pattern, especially when it comes to the face and so forth and so on, as you saw in our female. So that, I think, is some sort of OD special pied combo, something like that, I would assume, right? A little white in the face on the side there, and then this crazy side pattern. You coming in, Shelby? Come on, honey. My Shelby girl. All right, last but not least, guys, on our special pied clutch. What we got here? I like to see, like these two I think are definitely special pied. That one might be too. All right, but I like to see something that's very definitive, right? Kind of like our female where the head screams like, yeah, I'm special. Kind of like Paul. This one, I don't think that's a special pied. OD fire, maybe. Yellow belly fire. Probably yellow belly fire pied. Yeah, I'll say yellow belly fire pied. Yellow belly fire pied, maybe OD fire pied. All right, so not bad at all. It doesn't look like we got crushed with pastel. Obviously, I think I'll look at these two. That looks like it's got pastel, no pastel. Can't really tell with this one. Don't really know what this one. I'm going to wait for that one to come out. This one doesn't look like they have pastel either. So, we did well in regard. I think we did okay. I definitely think we did okay in regards to our our ratio here, our ratio not having pastel in it, or having special. I think we might have done okay. We might have got only one, or maybe you got to take a look at these two, right? We don't know. These two, I'm assuming, are some sort of special pied combo, just because how much white is involved. Okay, on both of these, so really, really high white. And this, oh yeah, look, that one's face is all white, so that's definitely a special pied. I think this is some sort of special pied combo also. I don't see pastel in any of those. This one's definitely got pastel. Some sort of fire, so blushed out, some sort of yellow belly pastel fire pied combo, I would assume. This one right here, I think just a nice OD pied, right? Maybe you guys agree? Yeah, I would say just OD pied, maybe OD leopard pied. You gotta take a look at the head when it comes out. Now this one right here is interesting, and it's, oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. That might be special pied too. Look at that. Interesting, right? That, again, really crazy. One thing I've noticed is that, like, special when pies kicks out some wild patterns. Take a look at that side pattern there. Right? I've never really seen something like that before. All right? Not in my regular pies. And then same thing with this right here. It's kind of weird. It's like you have the pattern, then it's just white, and then more black right there. Kind of crazy looking, right? So we'll see what happens when it comes out with these two. With those two. So I definitely think it's two special pie combos there. They were lacking in the pastel game, which is nice. And these might be two possible special pies too. If we got 4 out of the 6 that are special pie, that's a home run for us. Not bad at all, right? Stand by 1 second, guys. Alrighty, so I enjoy special pies. Obviously, I want to get special involved with the Clown Pie Project and so forth and so on, guys. So we'll see what's going on here. Like I said to you guys before, these two are very, very high white. This one's got some yolk to absorb, so we're not going to mess with that one too much. And this one right here, same thing. A lot of white, face is white. That's definitely a special pie. This one just looks like some sort of pastel pied combo, pastel yellow belly fire maybe, right? Really blushed out looking. This one just looks like an OD pied, right? I think you guys would agree with that. A nice OD, maybe OD leopard pied. Now this is where it gets interesting with these two, okay? Now take a look at this side pattern there. Very unique, something I've never really seen before. The head's coming out there. I really can't see the head all that much, so I don't want to mess with it. But it does look like it has some white on its beak there. That makes sense. You see? The giant cluster of fingers. Sausage fingers just poking you in the face as you're born. I like you. So take a look at that. You see how, yeah, I think that's special pied. You see how the face is kind of broken up? My camera, piece of camera, going to zoom in. Can you guys see that? How, like, the face pattern on the white there and the black is kind of broken up, distributed along the sides there, where his heat vents are kind of all white. All right. So that's kind of interesting, kind of a broken facial pattern, which is indicative of special. So we'll see what happens. Again, this is my first special pie clutch, so I don't know. Same thing with this thing. Interesting pattern here, right? At first rip, I just thought yellow belly fire or something like that. But then take a look at that pattern right there, how it's like, it just ends. Like, it's no color, and it's just black blotches, okay? Definitely interesting pattern on that one, too. I think we may have done pretty good, guys. We'll see what happens. I mean, it looks like we have one animal pastel. Obviously, you don't know what that one special pie. It might have no pattern on it, right? Then we have a wall white snakes, a special sort of special pie combo. We'll see what happens. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Really interested to see that one and that one come out, and then hopefully this one comes to term. It looks like it has some yolk to absorb, so we're going to put it back in the incubator. But solid clutch, guys. Solid clutch number 9. Pretty happy with it. We're going to keep grinding, keep doing our thing here, but pretty happy with that clutch, man. Next clutch we're cutting, I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I got to get on top of stuff in here. I'm a little behind, running around. It looks like our next clutch is a banger, guys. Our next clutch is 6 days behind this clutch, so probably a week from today. So next Saturday, next Sunday, next weekend, we have our first Wookiee clutch. Wookiee leopard clown bred to a Russo spot nose, a fire Russo spot nose clown. So really happy about that clutch, right? Looking for some Wookiee Batman, some Russo fire Wookiee Batman, blah, blah. So that should be a really nice clutch. Really looking forward to that one. Be our first Wookiee clutch. That'll be the next clutch we're cutting in about a week, so you guys will see that video later down the road. We have some updates to do, obviously. We got waiting for this clutch to shed out. Our GHI Mojave double head clown pie to our male there. Really nice looking animals. Once they shed out, we'll give you an update on that. But overall, guys, we're cranking. We're doing our thing. We've had some. I'm going to give you guys an update on how our second half of the season's going. We talked about that, how I have other girls that kind of went late last year, which is good because I have some younger males that are trying to figure it out now, and they're starting to figure it out. So we're going to talk about our pairings for our second half of our 2024 season, which should put us around 30 clutches for the year, which is right where I wanted to be. Pretty happy with that, guys. So overall, we're doing well. I appreciate you guys watching. The summer's here, all right? Let's keep grinding, keep doing our thing. I go to work. I'm tired. I'm not going to do anything at work. We'll see what happens. I gotta upload this before I go. But overall, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Be safe. Watch the 6.